Hey everyone, I'm Tashina from Logical Harmony. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me this morning, this evening, this afternoon, whatever it is for you. It's morning for me, and since I needed to get ready to film, I figured why not film my morning skincare routine. I get so many questions about it, and I figured I have to do it anyway before I film, so why not? So everything I use is cruelty-free and vegan. If you guys want to learn more about cruelty-free beauty and cruelty-free skincare, I have tons of resources and shopping guides and all sorts of goodies on my website, logicalharmony.net. Comment and let me know what skincare resources you want to see, by the way. I'm just gonna walk you through everything. So my skincare routine does change. I like to try a lot of different products. Sometimes my skin just needs different things. So what you are seeing is not like a set skincare routine as far as the products go. I do switch things up. If you guys have seen my skincare fridge video, you know this. I'll link to that down below. But this is just what I'm using this morning because it's what I feel like I need. So I'm gonna start by washing my face with the Derma E Hydrating Cleanser. I'm just gonna use a tiny bit and then my Marley's Monsters cloths that are wet to dampen my skin. Normally I would do this over the sink, so I might do like a bit of a double cleanse this morning because I don't have quite enough water to get this as foamy as I want. But I do really like this cleanser. It's very gentle. It is very hydrating. I like to use it a lot at night because it really does help to remove my makeup. And again, just super gentle, super hydrating. Right now with the seasons changing, my skin that's like combination dry is more on the dry side, but it's also getting more dehydrated because it's been like pretty cold at night. It's been like 40 to 50 at night, which for the Bay Area is really cold for California. And then during the day, it's still like 80. So my skin's kind of like not enjoying that temperature fluctuation as much. I'm just gonna wipe that off with a different Marley's Monsters cloth, which if you guys haven't picked these up, you really should. They're so handy for removing your makeup, removing products. They're just amazing, and you wash them, they're good as new. Just go over that a little bit more. And I do have these damp for obvious reasons because I want to get all that cleanser off there. And next I'm going to do a mask. So I'm going to do two different masks today that are from e.l.f. This one is their activated charcoal under eye masks. I've tried their hydrogel ones and I really liked them. And then Rianne told me to check these out and I already had them. So I figure may as well use them. They've been in my skincare fridge, which is the best place for any mask. And then I'm also going to use the recharging magnetic mask from them, which is kind of weird, but it's kind of fun. So I figured that would be a good one to do on camera for you guys. And when I first got that from them in PR, a lot of you guys wanted like a mask demo on it, a mask video. So this is an easy way to show you guys what that mask is all about. So these are definitely different from the 100% pure ones I typically use, which are more of like, well, first they're made from plant cellulose, but they're a little bit thicker. But these are nice and large. Let me get that other one on there. I need so much more coffee this morning. I'm struggling. I did not sleep well. We have this neighbor that is like so noisy. From like 3 in the morning on. I think they leave for work. I know they leave for work super early, like by 5:30 every day. So they get up really early and they're like doing laundry and taking out the recycling bin. So like just all this noisy stuff, which I get it. Like they're living their life. I'm sure we're noisy too, but I do not sleep that well a lot of the time because of it, which is why I need stuff like this so much of the time. Let's pop this mask on. So this one you put on and it's like a clay type mask. I think that's the best way to describe the consistency. But then the main ingredient in it is iron powder. So you take it off with this little magnet. It's super weird. It's interesting. I can't decide how I feel about it. I do like how it makes my skin feel. I'm trying to think of how to describe it. Like some masks you can describe really well. It's like, oh, it's very pore clearing or whatever. This one you can't really as much. I'm not sure how to describe it. If you've used it, I think you know what I mean though. I've never used it with the eye masks though. This is kind of challenging. I'm like double masking today, guys. Look at me go. And I said I needed more coffee. All right, let's put that there. In between my eyebrows has been really red lately and it's driving me crazy. I think again, it's just my skin has been a little annoyed with the weather. Is it super cold for you guys yet where you are? Like, are you getting actual winter? Let me know, because we definitely aren't here and I like it. I like seasons. I miss them. It's one thing I dislike about the Bay Area is we don't really have seasons. This does smell like a little bit citrusy. So if you are sensitive to scents, just worth noting. I know a lot of you guys, it's not super strong though, but Just wanted to point that out. Also, real quick while I have you guys here, a lot of people comment and ask why I don't put masks right here. And it's just because I'm always talking in these videos and I've gotten masks in my mouth one too many times to where I just don't do that anymore. So if I'm doing like a mask at home, usually I do. I just don't on camera because I don't enjoy that experience of tasting a face mask. This sits on for 5 to 10 minutes, so I will be back. All right, I'm back. I'm gonna take this mask off. I accidentally got this too close to my chin, hence the missing spot there. I wasn't sure if it was dry or not, and it definitely is. So I'm gonna take the magnetic one off first and just leave the eye masks on there as long as I can. I will do that and leave them on sometimes for like half an hour, like literally I'll wait as long as I can to take them off. But let's do this because this is weird. Oh, you can feel it like pulling your skin. I will say, oh, do you guys see that? It looks like a little hedgehog. I like how easy it is to remove this mask. Like you don't need water, so you could totally do it in a variety of situations. Like if you were traveling or whatever, it'd be really easy to take with you. Okay, but see, this is what weirds me out about it, is it's magnetic. So you try and take it off and it's still kind of puttyish and then it will like move around on the thing. And I know you don't need to remove it from here. Like it says you don't have to, but for me, it's like there's so much on there that I want to. I feel like it's not getting everything off my face. That is so gross. Something about this is so strange to me. I do like that it's mess-free, and that makes it really easy to do. Oh my gosh, it's getting messy. Right as I say it's mess-free, and that makes it really easy to do on the go. That's sticking into my hair there. All right, let's keep going, let that dry a little longer. And I'm actually wiping this off onto a towel right now. So I shouldn't say it's totally mess-free, but it's pretty dang near it as far as masks go. And I think you're supposed to be able to do this and get all the mask off without having to wipe it off, but honestly, I find it doesn't work as well, at least on my skin, to do that. Like I need it to be cleaned off more because otherwise it like leaves little residues. It can't get everything. All right, I'm gonna go over it with a clean cloth and just get this out of the way. And I'm just removing what's left. So this is a mask that you don't need to wash your face after. It has argan oil in it. It's supposed to be really nourishing, really moisturizing. So you just let it do its thing. That does feel really nice, actually. It feels like I just put a serum on. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove these guys. I'm gonna take it up another level. When I do film, sometimes I use products that are a little bit different on my skin. Today I'm just doing a normal get ready with me and I'm using stuff that I know how it works. A lot of times, as you guys know, I do a lot of like first impression videos, and really prepping my skin is essential for those because sometimes, as unfortunately happens when you're trying new products, it irritates your skin. So I try and take really good care of my skin beforehand and really prep it and then really pamper it the night after. So I'm gonna go ahead and spritz on the Laurel Hill Facial Toner from Franklin and Whitman. This stuff has all been in my skincare fridge, so it's gonna be nice and cooling and lock everything in. And then I'm also going to spray on the Kopari Rose Toner. This stuff is so good. It's very nourishing, it's very moisturizing, and I love the combination of this with the Franklin and Whitman. Something about that combination just works so well for my skin. This one does have kind of an aggressive sprayer, I will say that, so be cautious your first time using it, especially if it's chilled. It can be a little shocking, for better or worse. So now I'm going to go in with my eye cream. I'm using the Puristry Yerba Mate eye cream. When I open an eye cream, I like to try and use it up and not have a ton of them open. I've actually been really enjoying this one. It's really nourishing. I don't know that it impacts my dark circles that much, to be honest with you guys. I feel like initially it did, and then I feel like as it's gone on, it doesn't as much. But I have a new one from Derma E I'm gonna be using soon, and I have high hopes for that because I've heard that it's really good. Like people who have had that same complaint I do about under eyes and dark circles have said that it like actually helps long term. And part of why I'm trying to not have so many eye creams open is so I can kind of test that out. Because I find if I vary my eye cream a lot, so if I use this one for a day or two and then I swap to something else for a day or two and then I come back to this one, it does seem a little more effective, but it's when I'm using the same one every single day that it seems to kind of stop having as much of an impact after like a week or two. And I want that consistent change. Like that's why, I mean, I'm using it for anti-aging too, but like I'm using one for dark circles because I have dark circles, you know? Comment and tell me your favorite eye cream for dark circles. I'm really, really curious. And I'm just gently rubbing that in. Do a little bit of tapping. So now I'm going to use the Pixi Rose Caviar Essence. There's no caviar in this. They call it that because it has little like bubble type looking things. This is basically a gel serum. So it's very, very easy for travel. I love it for that purpose. Oh, I have a face mask on my hand. It's not liquidy, it's not oily. It just absorbs right into the skin, but I find that it's really effective and I love it chilled. It's so good chilled. And I'm going to use the Pixie Rose Flash Balm. This you can totally use as a makeup primer too. It does have kind of like a tacky finish to it, but it's just a really good lightweight moisturizer. Rub whatever extra is on your hands. And then I'm going to go in with my K-Boss Macaroon Lip Balm. I've been really enjoying this. It's very, very nourishing. And just put some of that on. Bagheera is wondering where his is. Hey, Bagheera. So that is it for my morning skincare routine. Like I said, it does vary pretty regularly, just depending on what I'm in the mood for and what I'm doing that day, what makeup I'm wearing, things like that. Leave a comment and tell me what products you use most in your morning skincare routine, and I'll see you next time.